Presented by Webster Style Brian Saff with another NRW reaction. Brian, do
Yep.
you remember your first?
What?
I don't know. It just says you always, let's say your first kiss.
Yes.
Okay.
I was very, very young.
How young?
Elementary school.
Do you count that as your first kiss? Like your first real kiss?
It's the one where it was intentional and I remember exactly when and where it happened.
See, I don't count those as like those are your first like play kisses, but like your first real kiss when you feel like you're in love with someone and or
Oh no,
you,
I was calling this person my girlfriend and everything. I was
okay, all
fast.
right,
I was
all
fast
right.
as a kid.
Well, my first kiss was elementary school. My first real kiss was high school.
First, okay, so then what first real
Yeah, real
cute?
kiss. Look, unless you're
Middle
doing some
school.
extra stuff in elementary school, I don't know about.
Middle school. I was fast as a kid.
Okay.
I was out in the
Ladies, you
street.
heard it first. Brian is fast. But he is taken, so you can't have him. But let's get into we got a new
Pillows.
series called Forever, inspired by the Judy Blume classic. Mara Brock Akil, also known from Girlfriends fame and also one of the
Yes.
people who brought us Black Lightning, brings
Yes.
Forever to our streaming platform of Netflix starting on May 8th. Let's check out the trailer.
Let's.
You have no idea who I am, do you?
What was it? Tell him.
Keisha Clark. Wow.
Low key, I've always had a crush on you.
Hey. Will you be my girlfriend?
I really like you, but my life is real messy right now.
What does that mean?
I have to tell you something.
I want to talk to you about Keisha.
I mean, what about her?
You've got a lot on your plate, Justin.
Should you be dating her right now?
What's wrong with Asia?
What video?
You're just weeks away from getting that scholarship. Don't let that boy distract you. Early decision is your best shot.
Just have it all planned out, don't you?
No, we have a plan.
I don't want to weigh you down.
You don't have to worry about that.
I think we have something good going. I'm always going to be here for you.
Forever?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Brian, I'll ask you this. Who was your first love? First names only.
First love. On the run.
It was like that, Brian? It was like that?
Yeah, I know. Cause I take that serious. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, but it's been a journey. We could go with
Okay.
Jacqueline. Yeah, we'll go there. That's fine. But that was like college, so that's fine.
For me, it
That's
was Kim.
okay.
That was my high school girlfriend.
Okay. Oh, did I have a high school girl? I had a couple of high school girls.
I loved her. I
You
definitely
did?
loved
You
her.
did?
Yeah, I loved her. Yeah, I loved her.
Yeah.
Of my concept of love then in high school.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
40-plus-year-old Webster style would not say that was love because it's, But anywho,
See, that's the thing. As you get older, I don't know. You realize like love like kind of got different forms.
Yes. And that's why I really enjoy this because I think
Mhm.
it encapsulated that first young, deep, intense love you experience at that high school age. You find somebody you connect with and like you just mesh, but then you're together, but also you're going your separate ways as well. So they're
Yeah,
both dealing with navigating like head over heels and wanting to be with each other, but all these other things on the peripheral where they still have a whole life to live that may not include each other, or
right,
plans were made before like this other person stepped into their life.
right.
So I really enjoyed that trailer. I thought that it was very realistic.
Yeah, I agree. Very realistic, very relatable. And I'm
Yeah.
interested in the story specifically because we see these kind of stories with, like white cast all the time, like
Yeah.
actors and stuff. But there's a I don't know. I don't know how Mara Brock Akil is going to do this particular series,
Hmm.
but if she's doing it how I feel like it should be done, or what I'm thinking is going to be done, then it's going to show another side of blackness that doesn't always get talked about,
Yeah.
which I really, really appreciate because hopefully it'll lend a voice to the younger generation, like because we all kind of go through that. Like, oh, we meet somebody and then we realize school's about to be out and I can't, oh, we probably can't stay together. Something's happening
Yeah.
because school is ain't no way. But yeah, the black situation that you're in, your black parents, like the school, everything, it kind of
Right.
like shapes that in a completely different way than what your white counterparts may
Right.
experience.
And even
That
had
because
the
that's
pitfalls
real.
of social media and everything with the whole video.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the video? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's real. Like the mom talking to him, like, no, we had a plan. Like, you supposed to be doing X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. The parents of the daughter, like, don't let this boy like mess up your scholarship or whatever. Like, cause black parents, they real big on like what you're doing after high school. It's like that's the goal. Like, I've been raising you all
Right.
these years. So after high school, you could be somebody.
Right.
And I don't know. I don't think that particular story gets told for us um very often, if at all.
Or the conflict of that story either.
Yeah, right, right.
Yeah.
Because that them being black is going to add an extra layer to that.
Exactly. There's
And
a cultural
I'm
aspect. There's a
yes.
yeah, definitely that you will not just being black, but
Hmm.
being just I think that's a common conversation. You were looking at that, you will probably have that in Latino household. You will have that in the Asian. Like there are
Hmm.
similar conversations you would have because uh, those individuals, quote unquote, are in a minority category when it comes to the United
Right,
States. So,
right, right, right.
and there's always that conversation about excelling and being better and those conversations, and you don't want to they don't want to see you throwing your life away, especially for some girl or some boy, and
Right.
or ended up like we did. There and again, those are universal terms, and
Hmm.
I'm sure you have that in Caucasian households as well. And the same,
Right.
we've seen that in these sort of stories with primarily Caucasian leads, but there is a different cultural connotation with them being black,
Yes.
and considering Mara Brock Akil's other season again. I bring up Black Lightning. Black Lightning was blackety black, black, black.
Yeah. Sport
But it was
niggas.
realistic. It was especially the earlier seasons. It
Right.
dealt with very realistic issues in a superhero setting with Jefferson Pierce,
Yes.
which I mean not Jessica, Jefferson Pierce was always like that even from the beginning.
Right.
So I appreciated that. So I can see a lot of those sort of themes, that realism of the
Hmm.
situation translating here in this trailer for Forever.
Yeah, me too. I agree.
So that's our take on Forever, dropping on Netflix May 8th. Let us know what you think of the trailer. And You know, if you see this after it comes out, let us know what you think of the series. Follow us on Instagram at New Release Wednesday, on Twitter at the NRW, and of course, you're on YouTube. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe.